ball game here as the kick's away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The San Francisco offense getting their last-minute instructions before they take over here. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you've got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah. Will they make up for it? And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Hey. 21. Here we go.
Garoppolo now, first down throw. Flush to his right.
He's checking. Crash.
He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. Garoppolo again here on 2nd and 10. Dancing to his left. Oh, now he'll try and chuck it deep left side. And they went for a big play through the air on 2nd down. Couldn't connect. Now it's 3rd.
Fans do love the long ball, don't they? And he already found his guy once. Tried to give him another chance there, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. Couldn't connect, but as you alluded to, he does have that touchdown from earlier, trying to keep him in the rhythm. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off here by Jimmy Smith. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
35 seconds, all that remains in the first half as they come up on 1st down. After the interception, here's Jackson. It's brought in here by Willie Snead. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start, here's another 1st and 10.
Watch you now, Barney. 36. Leopard. Watch you now, Barney.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 45. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. That late in the clock, 2nd quarter, why not just run it a time or two and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and the high-powered offenses that you're facing may have forced them into saying, let's try and get some more points.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. And never good on a pass completion there to go the wrong way. Lost yardage.
No, for some reason it seems to work better when you throw it downfield or you can move the ball downfield running it that way, doesn't it? But in this case, if you're the defensive guys, you're energized, executed well, and you caused a lost yardage play. That's going to feel good and look great in film.
Now a play fake. Garoppolo. He'll buy some time right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Here we go. Wait. 2.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And ready ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Out come the Ravens now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game. We'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You're probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Hardman, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
And he stopped immediately there. DeForest Buckner in on the tackle.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before...
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Quan Williams. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by the safety, Eric Weddle. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
Eric Weddle's one of my favorite players in the league, Brandon. A guy that always seems to be in the right place at the right time, making a play on the football, and he has excellent hands, as we just saw there.
They'll begin the drive with Collins. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Play action. It's Jackson. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. Crabtree the target on that one.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
Hey, check Mike 57, Mike 57.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And now he'll let this one go deep. Back. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the safety, Eric Weddle. Not the best of plays there as a quarterback. You're right-handed, rolling left, trying to throw it that far downfield.
I remember a coach of mine saying, son, that's the equivalent of trying to get the car keys out of your pocket with your opposite hand while you're trying to run. You just can't do it.
Leopard! Leopard! Reset, cut right. Detroit! Detroit! Let's go, number 8's Mike.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Crabtree with it over the middle. And he's able to get up here to the 26. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, And it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule.
3-19. Over.
On second down, here's Jackson. They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22.
Watch it now, Barney.
They'll wind up going for a loss of 4.
Watch it
And
now,
that's going
Barney,
to lead
Barney.
to a third down.
No. Check.
Again, Jackson. And now here is another interception. Picked off by the former Super Bowl MVP Malcolm Smith. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. He was looking for Crabtree that time.
Heavy. Watch the backfield.
So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
On play action, now Garoppolo steps away. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's
21.
down. Play action, Garoppolo. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, they thought they were going to break the tie. The defense had other plans. They were already in field goal range, but boom, an interception.
I don't know if this was a case of being a little bit too greedy with the opportunity to put points on the board, but give credit to the guys on the defensive side. Hung in there, battled, and made a key play.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Brock Coyle coming on the blitz. He gets him for a loss of 7. On second down, Jackson. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 2. DeForest Buckner in there to pick up his second sack now of the afternoon.
Yeah, baby. Yeah, that one. Yeah. That one, huh? No, it's enough.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Now let's go. Green 39. Green 39. Gun.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. He's going deep for Brown. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way down to the 35. A big-time 3rd down play for the Ravens. 61 yards. So forget about any talk of possible safeties. Here's 1st and 10 clear on the other side of the field. Back now in Baltimore. All square, 14 apiece to score as we get ready for the 4th quarter. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Watch it now, Barney.
Jackson on 1st down. Quick throw that's complete on the inside slant. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down. This quarterback now, a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10.
4 down. Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39.
Jackson. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. He was looking for Nick Boyle that time. And it's second down.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss him? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points by the wayside on that one.
To throw is Jackson. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
Watch him now, Barney! Barney! Gun! 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 Gun!
Guys, it's game situation. Let's go.
On third down, Jackson. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Solomon Thomas in there to record another sack. Their 6th of the afternoon. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to break our fourth quarter tie. And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And they take a 17-14 lead. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
And San Francisco gets set to go here. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you're looking for plays. All this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we...
And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, 49ers. 3 touchdown passes now for Jimmy Garoppolo. And the 49ers have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter. Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the fourth quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through. All the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet. The punter Pinion now to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick,
Here we go now.
other than the extra point.
3-19.
That's it.
3-19. Go. Go.
Now Jackson on first down. Throw left side complete. That's Andrews. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he was unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Looking to throw on second down. Jackson looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Andrews. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
All right, here we go. 3-19. 3-19.
They go play action here on first down. Caught by Snead over the middle.
Oh,
Willie Snead all alone. And he gets it down deep into San Francisco territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 57 yards. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Time for a break.
Hey,
We're back to see what happens after this. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal.
Watch him now, Barney!
Here's Kelvin. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now. The Ravens moving quickly here as the clock runs. Trying to punch it in with Collins. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Alex Collins, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. Now a big play here as the Ravens are going to go for the 2-point conversion.
Check nickel.
They're going to try and run. And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for 2. Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The 49ers offense making its way back out there. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, 1-play drives, exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. Back to throw. Out to his left. It got his man complete. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, 49ers. George Kittle, 75 yards. And the 49ers have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. They get one more as the extra point's up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
The 49ers is lined up for the kickoff. Number 10, back to return.
The punter Pinion now to kick this one away. And the return man, Chris Moore. And he nearly broke that for Moore, but as it is, they'll start this drive at about the 37-yard line. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Black 99 Philly, here we go. All right, here we go.
To Montgomery to begin the drive. Looking for an opening, not much there. He'll get it to the 39. Tackle that time by Jarquiski Tart.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Watch him now, Barney. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Gun.
He'll look to throw. And the hit jarred loose. It's incomplete. 3rd and long coming up. Defensively, you pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane?
Yes, That's exactly what you do. It's both because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure, and if you have a big-time pass rusher, send him after the quarterback, and then make sure you blanket the field.
The Ravens on third down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is
now,
third
lucky
and 8.
56. Lucky 56. Watch you now, Barney. Barney. Watch you now, Barney. Barney. Over.
Back to throw. And he's got Snead. The Ravens get a new set of downs, give them 17 on that pickup. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game.
Over. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Hey, alert 48. Alert. Hey, we're going to mic the 48 right now.
Watch you now, Barney. Barney.
All day. All day.
They'll look to throw.
Check 50.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. Crabtree, the intended receiver. What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it, but it just tells you about the game of football. It giveth and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times. Deep ball for Goodwin. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Tight ends on the Ringo. Tight ends on the Ringo.
What do you need? What do you need?
57's the mic. 57's the mic.
Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And not much here as he'll get it to the 11, maybe the 12-yard line. Tackle made there by Tony Jefferson. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college, and how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee, and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
And he'll go down after losing yardage at the 10. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Here's Bradley Pinion now, and you wonder, could they possibly think about taking a safety here? Well, I know at points in this when you wanted to close your eyes because of all the points that were being put on the scoreboard. You're a defensive guy, but it was a fun little track meet, wasn't it?
It was, and you know,